Malcolm Brogdon. Hello?
Malcolm Brogdon?
Can we get a Malcolm Brogdon check? Can we get a Malcolm Brogdon check on your end?
Who's that?
Malcolm Brogdon.
Malcolm Brogdon.
Rookie of the year for the Milwaukee Bucks about 3-4 years ago. Malcolm Brogdon check?
Malcolm Brogdon.
Doesn't sound as good on your end. Malcolm Brogdon.
Can we get clear Malcolm Brogdon?
I'm gonna be COVID coughing the whole way out.
Can we get a Malcolm Brogdon?
Bro, yeah.
You're not starting until we get a Malcolm Brogdon.
Malcolm Brogdon.
Into the mic.
Malcolm Brogdon.
G'day and welcome to the MacPack podcast.
We're back.
My name's Jamie McKenna and to my left this week in order of the biggest fan of the OBH. It's my little brother Joe. How are you, boy?
Jake, I used to spend many a Sunday night down at the OBH and I loved it. It was a great place to be.
And to my right, coming in at 641, as he does each and every week, is the baby brother of the pack, who we call Junior Boy. Junior Boy, how are you?
I tried to make it my place to be this Sunday, but it did not go swimmingly.
Oh, that's not good.
We'll find out why soon.
The winter session's always a bit of a tricky one
Yeah, baby.
to organise. Boys, we've got a fair bit to chat about this week on the MacPack podcast. Joe, you went to the Wiggles.
The Wiggle.
Very exciting indeed. You got a tale about AirPods.
Yeah, mate.
Keeping that nice and brief. Plus, we also chat about furniture because I've been buying a little bit of stuff for the new place.
Must be
And
nice.
I hear you have some tips and tricks. It's a massive app, so let's get into it. Boys,
Brother
Mingo.
Mingo.
Whoa.
We're going well, Jakey boy.
What's going on, gang? Joe, you've had a big week. No, you haven't actually. You didn't go to the OBH. You just
I did not go to the OBH, not this week. I haven't actually been in a while. Having a full-time job makes it hard to go down to the Sunday sesh.
Not really. Like, you don't work on Sundays, yeah?
Yeah, but I work on Monday.
All right,
It's
cool.
hard. You know when we partying on Sunday? Sunday's my time to unwind.
You don't have to party. You can just go ahead and have a couple of skewies. A couple of skewies.
Yeah, I don't know. But also when I started work, that was also when it was sort of switching from OBH to Arbor, and I feel like Arbor's a bit more
Oh.
intense for a Sunday sesh than the OBH.
Yeah,
just
that's
the
probably a
vibe
good
of
call.
it.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Yeah, I hell wanted. I've never been to a Sunday sesh. So me and the boys,
You packed up the troops yesterday.
everybody decided let's Sunday sesh it up.
You did surprise me at about 4:30 when you walked past and you're like, yep, going to OBH. And I was like, it's raining.
Yeah.
I don't reckon it's going to be that busy. And you went where you... It's not like you didn't know it was cold. Like, you went out wearing jeans, sweater,
I thought there
hood.
was always a scene.
You know, it's next to the beach.
Well, yeah, it
The
was,
Ocean Beach
like-
Hotel.
you know, party time still on.
So had you been there ever before?
Yeah, with the fam.
Yeah, we've been there
When
for
did
lunch.
we go?
We went on Mother's Day one year.
Oh, yeah, when you were like 4.
The OBH.
You would have been maybe 10.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I remember. It was a good time.
It was good. And I always remember because Mum would always tell us the story about how that guy fell out of the window.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And
Here we go. Yeah, straight face.
What happened? Yeah? No, what did he do? Yeah.
he passed away, sadly.
Yeah, it sounds sad.
And that made you laugh.
you
Well,
both
Joe.
did
5 minutes in the
Joey,
time out.
Come
Come on.
on.
Because
We've
you
just
both knew
started-
where the story was going.
Mute
You
Joe's
gave
mic.
this look,
Mute
like,
Joe's mic. Mute him for the rest of the
Joe-
What
season.
do you mean?
Joe's gone.
Yeah, so I went to the OBH, you know how it is. And we pulled up and we were like, oh, there's no line. Fucking hell.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Because like the biggest thing about OBH is like there's always a massive line. So we were like, fuck, like let's leave let's get there early, eh? We'll skip the line.
What time did you get there?
Like around 5.
That is really early.
So, how many of the boys went?
Probably like 15 of us.
None of you thought that it was going to be...
And how?
Don't the sessions finish? The summer sessions
No, but they put on
officially-
they put on their Instagram story that morning. Sunday sessions are still on. So we were like, all
It was
right.
more of a cry for help than an announcement.
What are the shackers
Shackers.
about?
That was
Why'd
the
you throw
emojis,
double
Zoe.
shack?
They were just ready to party. You know? Yeah, but then we pulled up and walked in. It was fucking including
It was raining on Sunday.
including the bar workers. There was like 25 of us there.
There was 17.
Yeah, legit.
So you almost had like a... oh,
It's a shocker.
this,
So we
And
walked
had
down
you were mates
Mar-
been before?
you were majority
Hello?
of the crowd.
Had your mates gone like during the
Once.
summer?
once like a month ago.
Oh, okay.
And it was lit.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because there was no one there, right? But then like there was a few people that peeled in after a little while, and then we're in the dance floor, and because the DJ was
There was a DJ.
yeah, he
It's
was inside.
like a private DJ at this
He
point.
was inside, like I don't know if they took some of the tables out, and he was working on the side.
Lawless people.
But yeah, anyway, I went to go drop a deuce at OBH.
Oh yeah. Which did you go to the downstairs toilet?
Yeah, it's pretty
Yeah.
nice. Yeah,
It's
good
alright.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's alright. Gets the job done. Anyway, so I finished dropping a deuce, and I was like, I'll walk outside.
You shit in public.
Yeah. Do you often shit at the club? I mean, it's not really a club on it
I mean,
in April.
You just went and did your shit.
you gotta go. It was the only good thing that was happening at OBH. Anyway, so I walked outside and I was talking to the DJ, and we were just like spinning yarns. I was like, "Oh, how does the decks work and shit?"
You know,
He's like showing me how it works.
Time?
Yeah, we were chatting, and then he was just like, "Yeah, man," and just like flipping all the shit and just like playing with it. It was pretty beast. Yeah, it was lit. I had a furphy.
Oh yeah.
Was taking a Luke Jackson.
A
I was drinking the
refreshing
Furphy.
ale.
And then what else did I have?
Oh goodness.
150 lashes. Yeah, it was good times. And then we headed down to the Av.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Was Av going on?
Av was going off. It's probably like 150, 200.
Av is.
Yeah, there and go. Where were you guys? You didn't come to
Yeah, there were
OBH?
some familiar faces.
I've only been to the Av a couple times. One time I went with Ash Bremer.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to Ash.
Big fan of the
Big
show.
fan of the show.
And we
late to the party.
Yeah, so he got a lot of mentions, especially early on, because used to see him like every week.
Yeah.
And I would always tell tale of him.
Yeah.
And then
It
he
became a
was,
running gag that we just always mentioned him because he didn't listen, and then he started listening, and we stopped mentioning him.
yeah, and then he would send us really nice messages about it. He's like, "Oh, I've
Yeah.
come up so much, like you weren't just saying that."
Shout out to Ash. Good
But
guy.
me and Ash went to the Av once. We were at OBH, and like none of my other friends wanted to like kick on or whatever. So me and Ash went to the Av, just the two of us, and it was like so much fun. Like one of the best nights I've had
Really?
out.
That's what you want. I think you've
It's good
talked about that.
But apparently in general, it's kind of a shit.
Oh,
DJ was good, but like there was a lot of friendly faces. I was chucking a piss in the toilet, and they have
Is this the start of every one of your stories?
They have 3 urinals and one cubicle.
So 3 individual, like the.
Stalls?
Yeah. No. 3 urinals.
Yeah.
I like that better than the trough.
1 cubicle. Yeah. Trust shit. Anyway, and then there's no door on the cubicle. So I walked in and I was chucking a piss, and this guy pat me on the back. He was like, "It's gonna be a weird question, mate, but you got that podcast, don't you?"
How could he recognise you from your ass?
Yeah, from my cock.
Because when Riley pees at the urinal, he goes pants down to the ankle.
Yeah, my booty. Yeah, you could tell my manscaped was just. Anyway,
Yeah, that guy must be sponsored.
we had like a 20-minute chat in the bathroom about like.
What? Surely leave the bathroom.
No, we're just spinning yarns, you know.
He was sitting down. He was doing a doozy at this point.
Yeah, with the door open. He's got a newspaper.
Yeah, we're actually having fat chats. He works at he's a primary school teacher at like some school up near fucking Broome. And he like,
Oh wow.
Long way to get to the
he
Av.
drove
Kimberley.
down that morning, that day, and then kicked on at Av because the school holiday.
Oh, true. Yeah.
Fucking oath. Yeah, what a king. Yeah, good times. And we met this guy who looked exactly like Fez from Euphoria.
Yeah, Fez. So Fez is he's played by Angus Cloud. He's like the drug dealer from Euphoria.
The only person that I know named Fez is the boy from that 70s show.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, his full name is Fezco in the show.
Oh.
I don't know what that is. I don't know what that means because that's also not a real name.
Yeah, Fez was a cool guy. Fez was pretty lit. Fez was popping off. And Fez came to... We saw him at OBH. Fuck.
You're alright.
I woke up feeling hella dusty this morning. I was jumping...
Because of OBH.
Yeah, I had
There's something going around.
I had work. I had work today at 9 a.m. right, and I fucking wake up and I'm like, holy fuck, not good.
You've got the flu.
Did you get?
No,
You've got
Is
the
that
common
hangover?
cold and flu.
and then and then I like jumped in the shower. I was like, I need something to like wake me up a little bit, and I was just standing in the shower, hands just fully down my throat.
He said
Please come up.
we were in here like setting up the room to record, and he goes, "This is like right before dinner." He goes, "I'm gonna need a tack yak before the episode."
I thought you were joking.
Yeah, not feeling good. Yeah, and I developed a cough as well.
Oh, nice. Well, that's promising.
So yeah.
Any other symptoms?
All All right, boys, we're back on the MacPack podcast. Joe, boy, how was your weekend?
It was pretty epic, to say the least. I went out to a massive concert on
shit.
Saturday night. It was pretty crazy.
Was Kanye in town?
Kanye was not in town, unfortunately.
Bigger and better.
Yeah, even I would say a bigger name than Kanye.
And more colourful.
Way more colourful. None other than Australia's own The Wiggles.
Triple J's champions.
Triple J's finest. It was the OG Wiggles. It wasn't the ones who did the Leica version.
Oh, no, I think they had both crew in the Leica
Yeah, they did
version.
actually.
didn't
Oh
they?
yeah, true. Yeah,
It's a big
yeah.
wiggle orgy.
Yeah, it's like
All in.
hell yeah. I'd love to be a part of that. Yeah, so they were all there. It was pretty crazy to see because obviously like we've been watching them since we were kids.
Yep.
I had seen that was probably the first concert I'd ever been to. Not the one on Saturday, but
Or period.
no. When I first saw the
okay.
Wiggles,
Oh,
we saw the Wiggles on. I remember seeing them twice prior to that.
I remember seeing him once when he was a little dude.
Yeah, so we saw him once when it was like at a park or something. I don't actually remember this, but
What?
Mum and Dad had shown.
No, busking.
No, it was just like I don't know, it was like some family festival probably.
Okay.
And the second time was at it was like a proper concert hall and
Challenge
stuff.
Stadium.
Yeah, and Riley was up on the speaker with his little guitar. Do you remember?
I remember that.
The speaker.
You
were
stood,
standing
yeah,
on
you
the
s-
speaker.
you-
Photos.
You were
I
practically
remember.
on the stage. You were on the speaker stage.
Fucking hell, I was a part of it.
You
the
were
man, the
dressed
music,
up-
the show.
You were dressed up in the yellow
You
kit.
dressed up as Greg.
You were Greg.
the best.
And you had your little yellow toy guitar that you used to always play with.
And Murray come over. I remember Murray
Murray
come
came
over
out.
and
They were
dapped you up.
Murray! Me and Murray are boys.
Hooray, yes.
Right.
Fuck
He
off.
probably remembered you. Would have shouted you out if you had seen you there on Saturday.
That was the start of it. Me and Murray.
Murray.
Get him on the potty.
But yeah, so they were all there. So there was Greg, obviously Anthony, Murray, and
Wags.
Wags was there. Henry was there. They had a big falling out with Dorothy, so she wasn't there.
Wasn't she?
No, she was there.
Oh, Dorothy's there. Good.
Dorothy was there. Captain Feathersword was there.
Is it the Origi Fethy?
I think so because he was older. I don't see them.
Recast.
Does he
Casting.
still do it? Does Feathersword still do the gig?
Could, yeah, he could. There's definitely money in it.
Because I don't know if they've
There's
replaced.
definitely money in it.
There's definitely money.
Imagine
in it.
being Captain Feathersword. Such a
I know because it's like.
He would have a bit of an anonymity as well.
Oh yeah, because the other
Yeah.
ones, Captain. Because does he have it? Did he used to have an eye patch?
Yeah.
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't lose it like on stage in an accident. It's like, oh, just wear. He's a pirate. Captain Pirate. What's his name?
He's not a
Feathersword.
real pirate.
Captain.
Do you reckon you know how like captains of ships can like marry? Do you reckon Mr. Feathersword's ever done a marriage?
Can he?
I don't think he's a real captain.
Can captains of
How
ships
dare
do?
you.
Yeah, they could do.
They're celebrants.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Actually,
I'm calling bullshit. That's the first time I've ever heard that.
it's
celebrants
like
for other pirates. Or
no,
celebrants in
it's
general.
like the thing. If you own a ship, if you're like the captain of a ship, you can marry people.
You know where I work at the moment, yeah?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
That can't be the case.
Jake's a captain.
I no, I think you need to be like a proper captain. I don't think you can just be. You just have a boat.
Oh. Is
it
there a
happens
course you
in-
have to do?
I don't
Do you reckon Captain for the
become
Sword's
a
done it?
captain. I don't know because it happens in How I Met Your Mother.
I said I googled Ken captains. First thing, marry people.
Answer?
In fact, both the US and UK governments have specific. You read it.
What words? Jump shot.
All right. In fact, both US and US governments have specific regulations relating to the marriage for the captains of military and civilian ships. They're clearly forbidden to perform marriage ceremonies and do not and never have had the authority to do so.
Yeah, cut
Yeah.
that, Joey.
Yeah, good.
I just didn't want to be the one to say it.
Facts with Joey
I
Mack.
thought it was real because in Pirates of the Caribbean,
Oh, yeah. That's
Oh,
where we
yeah.
take all of our facts
Orlando Bloom gets married by Jeffrey Rush.
from. Oh, yeah.
Say some more
Um,
names that people don't know.
They're like two very, very famous actors.
All right. Get on with the show.
Yeah, so they were all there. It was pretty like. So I was in the mosh, obviously. It was it was originally an 18 plus concert, but they moved it to be 15 plus for I don't know, didn't sell enough tickets or whatever.
Oh, right.
Beers?
Or maybe it was like by popular demand or whatever. There were beers, yeah.
Fuck yeah.
You
You have to show ID?
I didn't buy a beer
Hmm.
because we wanted to get straight to the mosh. We got pretty good. Pretty
Yeah,
good
you
spot.
look like you couldn't have been much
We were
closer.
well close, yeah. And it was like, obviously, it's like the type of crowd who goes to Wiggles is is like.
Okay, here we go.
were-
Usually pre 6-year-olds.
Well, there were some people there who you could tell they were there with their parents, and they were people who have they're a bit like they're into kid stuff. They're like not fully
Autistic.
yeah.
You can
so
say
they
the
could
word.
be-
You're allowed to say the word.
Well, they might not necessarily be autistic, but they have like developmental stuff, and kid stuff is really appealing.
Okay, they're on the spectrum.
Yeah. So there was like people there like that who like you would expect to see there, and then there were just sort of like, everyone else who just kind of like, there were like some real bogans in the crowd, some real like indie like art.
Okay,
Type
Triple J
people.
fans.
Yeah,
Yep.
Triple J
They've
fans.
only ever heard of.
No, I love that elephant cover.
Yeah, that's the only one that I know.
Tame Impala actually is just one guy, and the Wiggles are lots of people. And then anyway, so the Wiggles start, and I think they crack with fruit salad to begin with.
Hot.
And then so they're because a lot of it is like a lot of the songs I didn't even remember that much. But they'd sort of gone into it, and then it just like kicks into
Yeah.
gear.
Don't lie. It's okay.
But they come out with fruit salad, and everyone's doing that. Like everyone in the crowd is doing like the
Yummy,
the
yummy.
dance move, the like
Oh.
2 spoonfuls in, yummy, yummy, and then you do like the head shake bit, and like literally like so many people were doing it.
I can't say I would remember it.
Yeah, I
We
don't
were-
know the choreography.
No, but they're doing it as well, so you could see them. And they
Oh.
also had the like.
It's like you're watching an old VHS
Well,
tape.
they had the old VHS tapes on the screen.
Oh, I did see
so
that.
they
That looks
didn't have. It wasn't like like they normally do like camera and then it's up
yeah.
there. It was just like them in like the retro gear.
You don't
Even,
really
like,
want to see those old boys up close and personal, I reckon. I reckon them from a distance is probably what you want. And just the old memory of their youth.
Yeah.
But yeah, it
would
was
be
so
ideal
good.
for
There
all
were like,
parties.
especially in songs like we did. There was one called like the Wiggly Groove, and one of the songs it was like you twist to the right and you twist to the left and you shake around.
Is that a new one?
It wasn't one I remembered from childhood.
Who wrote their songs?
They did.
Yeah, they did.
Hmm.
And then like when we did the spin thing, like you would see even the people who were like had seating tickets, they were all like standing up,
Yeah, okay.
and everyone was just dancing.
It's just a vibe.
I rate it. I wish I had a go on. I do have
Any fights?
What?
Any fights?
brawls in the
Any
mosh.
fights? There were a couple people in. So
Too many people mashing bananas.
no, so there was when this like Perth band opened, Sly Withers. I had like heard of them. They were fine. They did a really good. They did their
Shout out to Sly Withers. We're big fans.
They did their like a vision of
Version?
yeah, that's it. That's the one of The Scientist by Coldplay.
Oh,
that was really good.
I would have
'cause
rated that.
because I knew that song. They were fine. They were pretty good. I don't think they had really played to crowds that big before.
Chill.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, while they were playing,
them on
Imagine
blast.
trying to like
Yeah.
open for the Wiggles. That's
yeah, I
a
know.
big gig.
It is a big ask.
Yeah.
Apparently, they did
fuck.
not go down well at the kids' show that they opened for.
Oh, real.
No, I don't think they opened for their kids. But yeah, there were a bunch of people who like shoved through to get to the front.
Yeah.
Just
You included.
No, not me included. They like pushed past up. They just like it was like a conga line almost, and they shoved through. But then and they were being like super rowdy, and these people were like, they're like a indie band. It's not like intense.
Oh,
Yeah.
to see that crew.
Yeah, and they were like being super like.
annoying.
I know Mum doesn't like the word, but they were being really c-wordy.
Oh.
Especially they were like bumping into people who,
They were the Spectrum guys.
yeah, who like weren't a fan of that.
Yeah, I bet.
But they eventually fucked off because everyone around them were like,
Hating on
"You're
Like, go
ruining
on.
this. What are you doing?
Yeah, right.
Why did you push through? Everyone hates you." Here. No,
Wow.
they didn't say
That's a
that.
good vibe. That's how you want to start off your concert.
And then, but once the
Wiggles.
Wiggle stuff started, it was like perfect vibe. Like everyone was having a great time.
Oh, okay.
It was so good.
Well, that's good.
But then I think the thing that really kicked it into gear, and this is something that I wasn't expecting, but Justice Crew did a DJ set to
I
open.
did see that. I haven't heard about Justice Crew in about 10 years.
Yeah.
When were they relevant last?
Que Sera 2013.
Yeah, so they were,
It's 9 years.
for those who, maybe the younger fans who don't even know them, they were on Got Talent, X Factor.
One of the two. Or Australian Idol. Probably
Not
not
Idol, because they used to be a dance group.
Oh,
They
man.
they originated as a dance group and then they became like a pop band.
okay.
And one of the guys from Justice Crew, Johnny, is now a Wiggle.
Yep.
So he's in like the new
Age Wiggles.
Wiggles, yeah. And they came out to do like, because they were on the set list. They were meant to be on at 7:40 doing one act, and then the Sly Withers people were meant to be on, and then Justice Crew was going to come out again for another 20 minutes, and then the
Fuck,
Wiggles were
man.
going to be on,
That's a long time.
and then no one came out at 7:40, and I was like, Why would they? Because they posted the times like right before the concert. I'm like, why did they post the times if they weren't going to stand by them?
Yeah.
So then they didn't come out. So I thought, okay, it's just going to be these Sly Withers guys, and then Wiggles will come out maybe after a break.
It's the natural progression.
Yeah, but after they got rid of the Sly Withers like instruments, they brought out like a little DJ deck, not a little DJ deck, it's like a normal size DJ deck.
Yeah.
And it was there. And I'm like, oh, it must be Justice Crew because like the Wiggles don't DJ.
Yeah, true.
So two of the Justice Crew guys come out, Johnny and I don't know who the other guy's name was. And they proceeded to do like the best 20-minute.
Did you study?
Huh?
Good to see you. Did you study?
They proceeded to do the best 20-minute hype up DJ set
Really?
I have ever been witness to in my life. Some of the songs they played was like Benga Boss.
Good
Boys.
tune.
That's like on brand with the Wiggles.
They
as well.
did like so many like just like a lot of it was just like really short, like 20 seconds, like it's good 20 seconds of the song.
Wow.
And then on to the next one. They did like Home Among the Gum Trees, which
Good.
was fucking
Mate.
insane.
So it's
know
just
they're
like primary school disco. That's what it.
Yeah, that's
So
what it
it's-
is. But like peak. Like there wasn't any misses
Yeah,
in
that's
what
sick.
they played.
Nice.
Shit, yeah.
They also did like most of the time one guy was DJing and then the other guy was like hyping it up. And it was a thing where like if you were like, oh yeah, like Justice Crew's doing this like DJ set,
Yeah.
it's very easy to be like, oh, like that's gonna be like
Shithouse.
kind of cringe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like I don't know what it was. I don't know if it's just because everyone was excited about the Wiggles, or it was just. But they just brought this energy that was like, everyone was just so like, yeah, this is fucking sick.
Oh, cool.
Like this
Hell
is
yeah.
actually so dope. They also both did a backflip at one time.
What the fuck? At
And
the
they
same
were-
time or different times?
No, that's synced. They would.
That's hard.
So like one of them was DJing, the other one was hyping up. But then sometimes they both come out and dance, and they do like one of my. So they would do like sync dancing, obviously. But
Yeah,
one of my favorite
that's
things
their
with
one
dancing
word.
is when someone will stand and they'll be dancing, and then they do like they swing their hands around and they point. And
Oh,
then the other
yeah.
person does a solo. No matter what the circumstance is, I fucking love that shit. So good. So yeah, they
so
really.
simple. He's the simplest person you've ever met.
They just like it's hard to explain if you weren't there, but it was a great DJ set.
Yeah, that's sick. So what do Justice Crew do now? That's the extent? They're just aiming for the Wiggles.
I think so. Yeah.
How
And
many
also-
members of Justice Crew was there ever?
6.
Real?
Yeah.
You made that up.
I just googled it.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, they also played there. They played like Friday to Sunday, and we danced. Que sera.
Just
one
name
thing-
3 songs I've never heard of.
One thing that
Okay, yeah, cool. Fact check.
one thing that I thought was really nice was in the Wiggles performance. Lockie from the new Wiggles, he
Yeah.
was playing like backup keys for most of it, but when they played Elephant, he came out to the front and he was wearing his like proper Wiggles shirt and he played the electric
Okay.
keyboard.
Yeah.
And then they also like one of the last songs they played was Que Sera, the Justice Crew song, and like Johnny came out and sung it with them.
Hell yeah.
So they seem
Right.
like super supportive of like the younger guys.
Well, that's cool.
And even the people who were like next to us in the concert, we overheard them saying that her daughter works at like a cinema, and Anthony, so the blue wiggle,
Yeah.
and Johnny, just the two of them, went to see a movie that day.
What, in the morning?
yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
before it
like
was
I would have
big?
been probably after like the 1 o'clock show and that show. But it's just like so cute that like
Anthony
like, they're
seems like
just
the
mates.
Anthony, honestly, I reckon Anthony's my favourite. Like, he always was.
Anthony's blue, right?
Yeah, it was
yeah,
always
'cause
Murray.
he's-
Anthony stuck with the crew.
Yeah.
And Anthony just seems like a really nice guy. He's very down to earth.
Oh, I mean-
takes the piss out of like how well they've done.
That was another thing that they did, which like I wasn't really expecting. There was a lot of like them sort of like shit talking each other, just like taking the piss of it.
Ah, yeah.
So like Anthony was talking about how in one of the videos they did like when they were super young, there was like a little girl who did like a ballet performance.
Oh.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, we managed to like track her down and she's going to perform that dance again to this song. And I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, shit, that's so cool. Like they found, they're still connected to this kid. Turns out it's Anthony's daughter. And then Murray's like, fucking nepotism. Like, saying it's like not fair that Anthony's like bringing his kid in.
Yeah.
There was also a part where they were doing some song about like dress ups. So
Yeah.
Anthony and Captain Feathersword went backstage. He comes out dressed like as a doctor, and they have this like full cart of like all these other costumes and stuff.
Yeah.
But while they were gone, there was like a little bit of a break in the show, and everyone in the crowd was like chanting like "Big red car, big red car." You know, it's one of the classics. Everyone wanted to hear it.
Yeah.
And then Anthony's like, "Oh, we'll play it in a bit. We'll play it in a bit." And then like Greg comes out and he's like in this full costume, and he's got all these other costumes like ready for this song. And Anthony goes, Greg, we're not doing this. They want to hear a big red car. And he goes, oh, great. Like, wait, what? He goes,
that's good.
they seem like they have really good chemistry.
Are they coming back? I want to go see.
Did Jeff go to sleep?
Jeff went to sleep.
Fucking hell.
Jeff was great. Jeff also, so there was a lot of people who had signs and stuff.
Jeff's a weird mix. I don't know how he got involved with the group. He seems like the odd one out in the sense that he doesn't seem as like...
It's not like one of the boys.
Yeah, he's a bit more to himself versus the rest of the crew. In every interview they've ever done as well, they always sort of just like, yeah, Jeff's like the young nephew that just sort of followed him along.
He seems
But
more
he's like 65.
like reserved, more
Yeah.
sort of introvert. I actually watched me and Kira watched an interview that he had done a couple years back, and he was talking about how like he learned piano from a very young age.
Yeah,
and
he's like a musician. He's just like a nerd
his parents
musician.
were super strict. Yeah,
Yeah.
and then because obviously they were all in a band before they became like a kids band.
Yeah.
And he was saying how he was like, yeah, just one day Jay just looked at his watch because apparently
this segment's gone. We might do a whole episode on the wheels.
And he was saying like how Anthony like called him one day or whatever. It's like, oh, you want to come down? We're gonna record some like kid songs for like a kids album. And apparently Jeff said he's like, oh, how long do you reckon that'll take? It's like, so apparently
The next 60
it took
years.
21 years.
Yeah, fuck. That's wild. That's pretty sick. Good on him.
But yeah, no, it was a great show. Yeah,
Sounds like it.
it was. Couldn't speak highly enough about it.
Or long enough.
As I mentioned many a month ago on the potty, I invested in AirPods.
You did. Congratulations.
Bit
you
late
get
to
it
the
for-
party.
You get it for your birthday, didn't you? Probably not. It's your
No.
birthday in a week. It's at time of recording. No,
It's
at
his
time
birthday
of release.
yesterday.
Time of release is your birthday yesterday. Congratulations, Riley. Happy birthday.
19 today, see me at Butterfly 73 tomorrow, hopefully if we get let in.
Ping in your messages of support to Junior
Also,
Boy.
bit of a
Here we go.
what do you got? A memory. So this will come out on Good Friday. Last Good Friday, we recorded the episode.
Oh,
Morning of. So we recorded it.
there's
at,
beer on the gear and Easter is near.
That was a year
Yeah.
ago. A year ago we almost broke up.
yeah. It
That was
a very
dangerous. That was a dangerous evening.
It was
Junior
a
Boy.
real.
That was almost it.
It was a real like last year of the Beatles type vibe that evening.
Yeah.
That was wild.
And then we came together on Good Friday
And recorded-
much like
And we recorded my favorite episode yet, the Nan story episode.
Was
the
that
vomit story.
Was that episode?
Yeah, episode 43.
Jesus.
Good times.
Wow.
That was episode 43.
Does
that
work out?
doesn't work. No, you
Yeah,
made
what?
that up.
Anyway,
Was that just a guess?
nah, I don't
It would
think
have been
so.
episode 39.
Something like that.
All right. Anyway.
29.
As you know, I
29.
I don't know. Yeah, 29.
I invested in some AirPods, second generation.
They're not the big like marshmallow ones, are they?
Nah, they're like the ones before the marshmallows.
What was generation 1?
Same as
Same. I thought what changed, honestly?
What I saw today, and I thought it was so funny. I was sitting in a set of lights on my way to work, and some chick crossed the road in front of me, and she had like analog earpods,
Cringe! Loser!
which is the ones that have just like the rope.
They're cool.
Yeah, the safety rope.
I actually don't mind them though.
Do ya?
Well, so okay, I feel like while we're on the topic of AirPods, so when they first came out, it was a bit of like if you had them, you were a bit of a knob.
Yeah.
yeah.
And then I don't know.
It was
if-
a big flex when I first got mine.
I don't know.
I was
if-
in a very small minority of people who had them.
Yeah, because it found like it was at the start. It was like, oh, anyone who has AirPods is kind of like a dick. It's like, why would you spend $250 on like
yeah.
Apple headphones?
Yeah.
And then the sort of I don't know if it was Apple pushing this or like it was just like people doing like ironically, but then people would be like brag about having AirPods
Yeah.
as a joke.
Yeah.
And then it got to the point where like normalized people having them.
Yeah.
Because that's even I bought these headphones, the headphones that I record on. They're actually Bluetooth, so you can take out this cord and use them as Bluetooth. Because I was like, oh, these are like a little bit more expensive than AirPods, but they're like
We
not.
get it, you're rich.
Joe,
No, but then-
it's okay,
Get it.
man. We talk about it every week. Everyone knows how rich you are.
These are actually Bluetooth. My cock is actually Bluetooth.
No, but I mean like, and then I was just sold on the idea of having Bluetooth headphones
yeah.
that I needed to get the Bluetooth in ear.
But do you use them as Bluetooth?
These.
Yeah.
Oh no, I need to charge them, but I lost the charger.
It's rich, but he needs a maid. Anyway, I bought AirPods a year ago, right?
Yeah, cool. So about when
My
that
opening
story
line.
started.
My opening.
Jesus.
And so I've become accustomed to them. They're always with me. Sometimes I was sitting in a uni class the other day.
Sometimes when we do the podcast, he's got the AirPods on underneath.
Underneath, yeah.
I was sitting in my uni class the other day. I sat there for like 45 minutes.
Or LMU.
No. Sitting in my uni class for like 45 minutes. And we're watching this scene from Manchester by the Sea, this film. And then like we start watching it and the teacher was like, right, class discussion. Talk to the people around you.
Share the popcorn out, guys.
And then I
You're
Got it.
lying.
Yeah,
Who's
she
got the
shows us the
jabbers?
movie. She shows us a movie and then she's like, all right, class discussion. I don't fucking know what I'm doing.
What she's on?
Yeah. Acid, Oregon.
Anyway, right?
Yeah.
It's actually a
This
really
shit looks insane. Eh?
she's a highly acclaimed screenwriter in Australia.
Is she?
Yeah,
Is
mate.
she? Yeah, she
You
makes
know-
cash.
You know,
mate.
she's actually hooking us up. We're gonna
Oh.
have a FaceTime call Zoom meeting
Leo.
with
Leo.
the guy who directed Grease, the original Grease movie with John Travolta and
Oh yeah, that guy. What's
Yeah.
his name?
I forgot his name, but he's actually like,
Ask him about the scene. Have you seen
the end of it.
The end, yeah. Ask him
Yeah,
about it.
why?
What were
Why'd
you
ruin
thinking?
it? Yeah.
So what happens in the end of Grace is John Travolta and
He's lost all his hair.
Olivia
John?
Newton-John.
and Olivia Newton-John, they get into a car and they fly off.
Yeah.
This thing on?
They fly off into the
They
sun,
fly
yeah.
off.
So weird.
Yeah, anyway,
Oh,
he's-
what?
It's
Yeah,
like a
it's
normal
like-
high school kid movie, like a rom-com.
Like E.T.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
They
go
literally-
ET mode. The camera pans around and you know how like he's got ET in the basket? ET's in the bonnet of the car.
Anyway.
Strapped on like a roadkill.
Anyway, so I bought
So you
AirPods
got-
a year ago, right? And they're always in my ears. Anyway. Oh, wait, yeah, I didn't mention. Yeah, and then we like turned around for class discussion. And then I started talking. I was like, bro, why can't I hear anything? And I realized my AirPods are still fucking in. Anyway. So the gist of it, AirPods
They're
are
not noise cancelling.
AirPods are always in my ears. Right?
noise cancelling.
Yeah, but they muffle a little bit.
No, not really.
A little bit.
Why did you have your AirPods on if you're watching a movie?
Because I had them on walking into class.
And then you sat there for an hour and watched the movie with them in.
Yeah.
And that didn't muffle the sound of the movie?
Oh, it's quite
Yeah,
loud.
it's a silent film.
So you sat in a movie,
Yeah.
the whole movie, with your AirPods in, with nothing playing in your AirPods.
Yeah.
You gotta be kidding me.
Basically, I'm
You've
saying
gotta be kidding
I'm
me.
so comfortable with them being in.
They
now.
are comfy.
They're just always in my ears, always playing something. Sometimes even nothing. They're just
The
always.
teacher must have looked at you and gone, this bloke doesn't
This
give
guy-
a
this
fuck.
Yeah. God, I couldn't imagine him in a normal lecture. God.
I'm listening to a film podcast.
You're listening to the audiobook.
Yeah, they're right. So they're always in my ear. Usually wake up, AirPods in,
Yeah.
go do whatever I do in the morning, right? And it usually starts off with a deuce.
A lot of shit talk on this week's episode of the MacPack.
Do you put him in? You go to the bathroom at OBH. You put him in the AirPods.
I didn't bring them with me, but yeah, I would have. Calms me down. Anyway, yeah, so
I would love to go to a silent disco, right? But you just bring your own AirPods.
that'd be a vibe. Anyway, AirPods in, right? Morning routine. Drop a deuce, number one. That's what you do, right?
Number 2.
A bit of both. So I sit down, and I'm like, I think it was a hot morning. It was actually a few weeks ago that this happened, and I was like sweating a bit. And I was like, fuck, I'm gonna take the shirt off.
So you've done a shit, you've got your shirt off, but
No,
your
I'm
AirPods
still
are
sitting
in.
on the toilet. I'm doing fucking George Costanza right now. So I'm sitting on the toilet,
And take your shirt off.
and I'm going to take my shirt off, right?
And where are your AirPods?
In here. And as I take it off,
That's a risky move.
the shirt collar taps it,
Yeah.
hits my leg, straight down the toilet.
What?
Oh, actually.
Straight down the toilet.
AirPod in the toilet.
With
Had you already
Had you
Sitting-
urine?
right next to the feces.
You'd already shat.
Do they
Yeah.
float?
No, mate.
No, they landed on the tard. On the big
And then
tard.
I moved quick. I moved very quick. A quick wipe. Lucky it was a dry one.
You continued to wipe.
Not a lot of poop. But I sat the wiped toilet paper.
This episode usually comes out Friday first thing. A lot of people would listen to this immediately after having breakfast.
Yeah, there you go. It's coming back up. Anyway, so wiped it, right? And I didn't want to put it on top of my...
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't be able to see it.
Yeah.
So I kind of like put a bit of like gusto on
It's
it
making me feel sick.
and put it on the side of the bowl. Made it stick on the side of the bowl, right?
Very sick. I might throw up. I might throw up.
So then I walk to the bathroom and we have like disposable latex gloves. Put 2 on.
Do we?
Put 2, yeah. For the,
Riley's got him in there for emergency.
put 2 on my right hand. I went in.
Oh, I feel violently
I
ill.
went in, just pulled the sleeve up. I was like, fuck. And I was late to uni as well. I was like, fuck, I gotta leave for uni in like 2 minutes. Here we go.
Well, was I
Hand goes in.
home?
Hand goes in,
When
right?
was this?
Like 3 weeks ago. Hand
What day?
like a Thursday morning or something.
Were we home? No, you don't get up for uni in the morning. It's like 2 p.m.
Yeah, so take it out, put it in this like disinfectant wipe, clean it all out, just leave it to dry.
Oh, it's making me feel sick.
Started using them again, right?
Shit, yeah.
How they sound?
Shit, yeah, they sound fine. I was actually very impressed because it sat in there for like a solid minute or 2.
In the water?
In the water, like on my fucking
Wait, how'd you
shit.
pee?
On my shit, right?
How'd you pee?
Yeah, I peed and shat, right?
There's a lot happening.
Anyway, right?
You know, you voluntarily told the story.
Yeah, and then I cleaned it, right? Cleaned it all up. Then a few weeks go by, sitting on the toilet again. Fucking cunt.
You
Disaster.
did it again.
I did it again,
Surely you learned.
did it again, and it was my other
Why are
one.
you taking
It was
it?
my other one this time, and it fucking went bounced in, and I was like,
Why are you taking?
Because I was like, I'm
going
gonna tell this story on the potty the first time, and then it happened again, and Jake was just walking out of his room when it happened, and I was like, I don't want to spoil it for Jake, because I knew that he'd love it live, right? So then I legit was just like, he was like, yeah, I'll catch you later, mate, like blah blah blah, and I was like, yep, see you, mate. And then I just straight away as you walked out the door, just grab a glove, just straight in next to the feces again. Right one, disinfected. Straight back in, and we're on the go to uni. Yeah. Just how it is, you know how it is.
So you literally got shit for brains.
Got shit on me AirPods.
That's fucked.
And they still work. Like, it's actually like a good campaign.
Did
by
they
Apple.
smell?
Oh, they smell like.
No, you wiped it.
Yeah. I wiped it down.
Why are you taking your shirt off?
There's so many
get hot.
questions.
You know, you get hot poo.
Take it off before you get in there.
I'm not thinking that far ahead. I
Like,
just
how
woke
you-
up.
How long are you in there that you need to be like?
He's a whole season. He got in there in winter. It's summer now. It's much hotter than when he first started.
Yeah, but I'm actually like really surprised that they still work. Good on Apple.
I'm really surprised you told
Not
that
only,
story.
not
to be
only are they,
honest.
not
There's
only
no
are they,
reason for that to.
not only are they waterproof, pissproof, shitproof.
Oh,
Fuck
You
yeah.
know what I would have done if that happened to me? Never told anyone ever.
This week's episode of the MacPack podcast is brought to you by Manscaped.
Yoo-hoo!
Who is the best in men's below the waist grooming?
Manscaped.
Manscaped offers precision engineered tools for your family jewels. Manscaped's performance package is the ultimate in men's hygiene. Join over 4 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped with this exclusive offer just for you. If you use MacPack 20 at checkout on manscaped.com, you will get yourself 20% off everything that you buy. Plus, you get some free shipping as well.
Is it that easy?
It's that easy. How you found the Manscaped product after your little debacle last week?
I've gone better.
Gone better?
Gotten better. And when you use the right tools for your family jewels,
That's the key.
as well.
That's the key. What about yourself, Joe? How's your nads?
Yeah, I'm loving it. I don't have enough growth to try
Nose
the
stuff.
weed
I'd be
whacker.
quite nervous about you. You've got the nose ring in. I would definitely remove the nose ring.
Scary.
Yes.
I'd remove the nose ring before you do it.
We
That
don't
is
have
a
a-
good little disclaimer.
We're lucky. We didn't get any ear hair as well.
We're a bit young for that. I feel like, when does ear hair start? Dad's never had ear hair.
Yeah, maybe he's secretly
He's got a
weed
few other.
whacking.
He's got a few other issues. He doesn't have.
Yeah, I wonder if they do one for like sometimes people have like a mole.
Oh
that
yeah,
grows hair. I wonder if they
a
got
mole whacker.
yeah,
You let us say that.
eliminate the mole, kind of like a police thing. But yeah, no, I'm loving the Manscaped. It makes it easy. Trim down there,
Yeah,
shave down there.
that's the plan.
Make it
It's
looking
cool.
all good.
It's cool using like such a high named, like such an esteemed business such
Yeah.
as Manscaped as your boys.
It's
Yeah.
absolutely beautiful. The Performance Package 4.0 by Manscaped, which we are fortunate enough to be gifted.
Fucking hell, man. Great.
It's one of the things that I was like hoping to try. I was even thinking about trying it out before they reached out. I was like, I was about to pull the plug.
Just dropped a box on our face and went, boys, it has arrived, and it is a game changer.
Fucking hell.
Inside the Performance Package 4.0, you get the Lawnmower 4.0, which is the one, Riley, for your balls.
Yep.
the Weed Whacker ear, nose, and hair trimmer, which is for your ear, nose,
And hair.
and the Crop Preserver Ball Deodorant, Crop Reviver Toner. Have you found out what that's for?
Not really.
The,
Still matter. I'm trying it on everywhere.
the boxer briefs and a travel bag to hold all of your goodies. And we were fortunate enough to get some teas as well. We might have to do a little fucking tea.
Oh,
tea
you know
teaser.
that travel bag? It's actually really nice. I took it down Douth.
You do down.
Took it down to Margs. Because I've been looking for like a sleek one that's like not too feminine.
To put what in?
There's a lot of like makeup bags to go around, and like a lot of lads. I don't know. It's hard to find a good one, but it's nice having like it's like good leather. It's Manscaped as well. It's just like it's like Manscaped is the Gucci of
A
Of
few
balls.
men. Yeah.
men's below the waist grooming.
Yeah.
It is. It's yeah. It is because it's like one of those things where it's like I don't know, not embarrassing to talk about, but no one else is like, oh, you know,
Less embarrassing than the last thing we talked about, but yeah.
yeah. It's just like, I don't know, something about being like, oh yeah, I've been testing out the new Manscaped stuff. It just sounds so much cooler than like
Yeah.
I've been shaving the old pubes. You know, I've been trialing a Manscaped product. You know,
Yeah,
that
that
sounds elite.
It's clouded.
Oh, goodness.
Everyone
me.
knows what you mean, though.
Well, you can get 20% off and free shipping and join us on part of the Manscaped bandwagon and shave your nuts in style
Fuck yeah.
just by using the code MacPack20 the next time that you're at manscaped.com. This offer's going to end as well. I think this is the last week we can get it.
Fucking hell.
So if you haven't already got your Manscaped products and you're like Joe, you're sitting on the fence, your testes are on one side, your pubes are on the other, make the decision. Get on manscaped.com right now. Chuck in MacPack20 and collect 20% off and free worldwide shipping. All right, boys, this is very likely one of the last episodes we'll do as housemates.
Fucking hell.
We are going to do a special...
Jake's getting evicted.
we're going to do a special edition episode of the MacPack.
The end of an era. You know, we've been living together in the same house for all three of us 19 years.
Yeah.
It's a long time.
It's ages,
That's
man.
almost a quarter of a lot of people's lives.
Yeah, I guess.
Holy shit. That's even longer. Me and Jake have been here longer.
Exactly.
Me and Joe have been
Scary,
hanging
dude.
out for 23 and a bit.
Yeah, you must get sick of each other, eh?
Is that right?
Yeah, I'm 23 and a bit.
How old are you?
19.
Oh, yeah.
You'll be
Together.
19.
Yeah. Nice. Well, yes. So that's what's happening. I'm moving out, boys. Very
Congratulations.
exciting times. Hopefully the stewed comes with us. I think that'll be a little bit of a... Not a delay, but I think we'll get in there.
Yeah, we got to set it all up.
You gotta
Get
get
it all
settled.
set up. Got to get the guests on board. We've got a few big names that we want to
Facts.
genuinely have on, which is pretty exciting. But yes, obviously a fair bit of furniture.
Yes. And you move means new furniture. Because you're moving into an all new place. It's not like
Yeah, it's brand new.
there's nothing in there.
It was bricks, and then now it's a house.
You got an oven, you got a dishwasher, you got
Yeah.
a dryer.
It was sand, then
Yep.
it was sand, then it was bricks, then it was a house. We're about to make it a home. And a studio.
That's what it
And
said
a
on the
bachelor
side.
pad. Yeah.
Turn this into your home and studio.
Hell yeah.
There's a really specific marketing.
It worked.
But yeah, so I've been out wandering the market for some brand new furniture. Got a nice little entertainment set. Got TV organised. I left it all very late. Taylor is doing the same thing.
Moving in the same street.
Yeah.
What's the
Yeah.
street name?
Nah.
A number?
And she's ordered a lot of furniture and stuff, but she did it ages ago. She was really committed on getting organised, getting it ready, so that when she moved in, she had all the stuff.
Yeah, like
I
a
took-
normal
Yeah, it
person.
seems like a normal.
I took a very different approach. And yesterday I did everything. So yesterday was Sunday.
Yep.
Did it all. Just went, nope, getting the couch, getting the TV, and getting all the shit that I need now. And fingers crossed it comes when it comes. And
Because you're moving in on my birthday, 14th of April 2022.
Yeah, Jake loves making things about him.
well, I've changed that. We're
Couldn't
gonna
even have one day.
we're trying to do it on the Wednesday, mate. So
That's what they all say.
fingers crossed. We'll
I'm
see.
trying to do
what-
mine on the Wednesday. Fucking hell.
Yeah,
Bump
Riley's been pushing for the 13th of April
Yeah, it's so
since
annoying.
2005.
Change the date. Yeah, let's go.
Are you're taking your bed and stuff. What else are you taking from your room?
the clothes in it,
Yeah, okay.
the TV, Apple TV.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I assume you're waiting for me to forget something. Is that
No, because me and Riley have to decide
What we're going to do.
what
with
we're
it.
doing with our new space.
we could turn that into the studio?
We actually could. It's fucking huge.
It's massive. We could turn that into a Should we get a golf simulator?
No.
No.
I
No.
reckon-
Okay.
That would actually good.
That would be sick.
Would golf simulator or studio?
I reckon
Wouldn't you
golf
prefer-
sim.
Yeah, but wouldn't you prefer your golf sim
At your house?
That would just be here heaps. You'd love that.
I think
No,
you're
you're-
overestimating
yeah.
how much we're
The
going to be
roof.
inviting you over.
You'd only be able to putt.
No, I've swung a golf club in my room.
Nah, you'd smash the roof.
The fan might have to come out. We could put this.
It's my house.
Yeah, you don't live
You
here.
don't live here
pal.
anymore, you fucking.
Whoa up, Charlie. I've been looking for
Wait,
furniture.
so when are you gonna start sleeping there?
I think I'm moving the bed this week. I think when this episode comes out, I may have slept there. I think.
So you're not gonna have a bed here.
Yeah, because me
Why?
and Riley have some. We have some conversations about what we're gonna do with our new
Yeah.
house.
Could turn
It's
into
not
like,
your new house.
could turn into like a big closet or like a gym.
It's huge. It's the biggest room in the house, I reckon.
Yeah, it would be,
Yeah, it definitely is. And now I'm inheriting. it.
No. I'm putting it on the record. Joe's not moving in there.
The
Okay,
bylaws.
Riley can move in there, and I'll have my room and Riley's room.
I kinda
If you
want that.
gave that,
I like my room.
You do?
Yeah.
no, you'd
I'll
like.
knock down.
Because you know how I work from home all the time.
You'd
Yeah.
like.
What I was thinking, I could have my room and I could have the office,
Fuck.
and it could be like
So
in
cool.
like
No, Joe, you can't
An
just start
office.
dominating the whole house. We have an office. Use that space.
Who's gonna be the man of the house? Not that Jake ever was. But
yeah.
who's gonna
Give
be?
me a spell.
who's
It'll be
gonna-
so. I
Who's
cannot.
gonna be the moody one?
I cannot.
Yeah, he's gonna be the drama queen.
I
yeah.
cannot wait.
Who's gonna be the guy? Yeah.
You guys are gonna hate it when I'm not here. You're gonna
Give me
hate
some
it
pieces.
What are we gonna hate?
because nothing
so
gets
quiet.
done unless I'm here. It's just very
Like what?
lackadaisical.
Yeah, we like it.
I'm
like
the
that.
one who makes the decisions. I'm the one that does the stuff.
Does what?
Nah, he does some stuff. We do get a lot. Whenever he had like a good dinner, it's usually because Jake is the one peer pressuring mum and dad into getting it.
Mate, you could be very surprised once that captain's hat's taken off, and I'm
gonna
out of
be the
here.
man of the house, you know. I am the man.
What is that
When
from?
Jay leaves, I'm gonna just be like, I'm the man.
Yeah,
now,
me and Riley are gonna fight.
to the death.
I'm intrigued. I can't wait to just blow in and just see you just. I don't know.
I think that's another.
Us
We're
all
gonna,
just
I
sitting
mean,
in
this is
the-
sort of reaching on what we were gonna do on next week's episode, the moving out special.
Yeah.
But I think we need to establish some ground rules about the pop in.
What do you mean?
You can't just
You
pop
can't
in.
just pop in.
It's our house, man. You don't live here anymore.
Because you're gonna pop
Imagine
in.
we can't just pop into your
We're not.
house.
Yeah, we're gonna
Can
ask
pop
you.
in.
Okay.
No.
What about, can I bring the boys over?
Yeah, let's do it.
My party's at your house. Yeah, we'll trash the place.
Yeah. Anyway, maybe this is an off air chat.
What did you want to go with?
What do you mean?
What were you gonna go with then?
I don't know.
No, just
The
like
pop in.
Yeah, asking.
Yeah,
know,
how
'cause
often
we-
are you gonna
It's
pop
not
in?
your house.
We live.
Do you reckon, how often do you reckon we'll see each other?
Well, we record on Mondays.
Yeah, that's enough of me.
Yeah, that's what I was saying to it. I was saying it'll be nice if we only see each other once a week for the record.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and do it remote. I reckon. I'm gonna just
Yeah, you should. Yeah,
telecom it in.
green screen.
Could be on, could be on. Mate, we might even change the seating arrangement. I'm feeling going in the middle. I might go in the middle.
Yeah.
Listen to me.
Riley's gonna be. You come back and we have a podium where Riley sits.
One,
Sits above us,
a
so-
1, 2, and 3 standing thing.
Oh my lord.
One of my favorite ones is on when Cade was on and Riley was chopped out of the YouTube video.
Just so like Cade was part of the MacPack and we'd subbed him
You
out
guys
for
would
you.
slide over.
You set up the camera. It's your call.
Yeah, you don't get the camera.
you did. You just
Yeah,
slide it
that
over.
makes
I'm not
like
selfish. If it was, I bet if it was
the
you
left,
guys,
the left side of your face. In the
I bet if it was you guys, if it was just you guys, you
that
would have.
bloke gets it.
If it was you guys, you would have zoomed in on just yours and Cade's faces.
That's basically what you did. Just kicked yourself out altogether.
Anyway, so you buy
I'm burning some furniture, and I went to the place that
I used to work
you
at.
used to work,
Yeah.
and I don't even know where we're going with
Did
this.
you like it?
The furniture that I bought, yeah,
It's a nice store, right?
yeah. I couldn't imagine you there.
I've
There's
never been there. I don't
I
know.
went there about 3 times in a couple of days. There's so mate, everyone that works there is much older than you,
Yeah, no, that's why I left.
and you have no sales experience whatsoever
No
before.
reason.
Do you sell much?
Oh, from time to time, but I kind of checked out, so I was just fucking around. Just going
What
on my
would you
phone.
do? Like,
Stand up the back and just go on my phone.
Because
actually?
It's really nice. I went in the golden hour. It's actually really nice. It gets all like it's like golden, and there's like windows around the whole thing. So
Yeah.
it's just really it's a bit of a vibe.
What's
'Cause
the
I feel
golden
like-
hour when the sun sets?
yeah. I feel like most people there are like if you worked at a shop where you're getting commission,
Yeah.
you can become a career if you're like really good at it,
Yeah. that's
Yeah,
what all these
which
guys
is what
were.
they were.
which
They-
is what most people there are.
Yeah.
But Riley's like, I'm happy with the hourly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just blowing
That's
in.
good for me.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's a bit much.
Having to actually do your job.
It looked intense. There's no way I could do that. Like they always, obviously, I've been doing a fair bit of shopping, and everyone, all the sales people walk up to you, and it gets a little bit. What I really did respect about this place is I walked in, and they're like, "Hey, you're good. Like, you just happy to look?" And I was like, "Yeah, like that's all I want to do. I don't want to have a conversation with you until I know what we're talking about, because otherwise you'll just sort of pressure me into
You'll
getting
make me
something."
buy what you want.
Yeah, and
Which they're actually really good at. I've watched them do that shit before.
see, I'm quite rude in these situations. So for most of the last couple of weeks, I've walked into places. We went to somewhere on the weekend. I'm sitting there, and I was like, "Mate, do you have this thing in black?" And he goes, "Yeah, look, I'll go check for you." I'm like, "Probably not, but I'll have a look." And so he went and had a look and comes back. The couch that I'm sitting on looks like musk green. Like it is shitty looking green.
Yep.
And he comes back and he's just like, "Oh, look, we don't have any black, but we've got a blue, a red, and then this color." And I was like, "Oh my God, that's not at all
close.
what I wanted." He goes, "What do you think about this couch?" And I was like,
It's like a sick Kermit.
like, why the fuck is that even?
An option.
Yeah. And then he goes, I was like, "What about down the back?" And he goes, "Oh, yeah, maybe." And then we start walking down there. He goes, "Oh, no, I think we've just got like the blue. Will the blue be all right?"
This guy sounds shit.
It's like,
Especially
clearly
because
not.
it's like-
The only thing I've told you is I want a couch that's black.
Yeah, and it's not like something like, oh, you need something today. I need to get this, and then
No.
it'll do. It's like this is the couch I'm gonna have for like 10 years.
He had no idea. He just kept coming back with alternatives that like he knew weren't good alternatives, but he was asking them in a way to seem like, yeah, well, like it should be
could work.
fine.
There's definitely talent in being a salesman. And Jake, you described to me what one of them did to you on the phone.
Oh yeah, the king who I rang up because I wanted this couch like this week.
And this is the guy I'm mates
Yep.
with.
Yeah, who
That's
you
what I
saw the day before, who I'd never met,
Yeah.
never
saw him on the
spoken
road,
about.
grabbing shackers.
Riley's chatting to me about him the day before, and then I called him up and was like, "Mate, have you got this couch in store at the moment? I want to pick it up and I want to have it now. Don't want to wait." It's like between a month. Some of them are up to like 6-month waits for these couches.
Mhm.
And this bloke was like, "Look, I will." This goes, "The server's really slow," and I was just like, "Mate, that's a crock of shit." He goes, "If you give me your name and your mobile number, I'll call you back in 5 minutes." And I was like, "Well played."
The reason he did that, because he gets one of his KPIs. Who's that?
It's getting my
Booking
contact
Getting the
details.
numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he did that pretty well.
Sneaky devil.
Sneaky devil.
And
Must
then
do
I've
that to everyone.
And then he's rung me back. Probably just sat on his phone for 5 minutes doing this thing, and he rang me back and went, "Yeah, look, I reckon I can do something for you." And so inevitably we went down. We made it all happen. Seemed like a nice enough guy.
He's a king.
I didn't mention your name till quite late in the piece, and then
Did they work you out?
everyone knew. Once I
Really?
told one of the girls, she told another one of the blokes, and then Ken, old mate, found out, and
Yeah.
then yeah.
It all went down, yeah.
Everyone was loving you. Everyone seemed to really like it, which is good. What other tricks of the trade do they do? Because you got me for the insurance. I felt like calling you and being like, "Am I getting fucking shafted?"
Oh, you
here?"
got the insurance.
Yeah,
How much was it?
$250.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's really
And
good.
what do they
though.
cover?
So the couch can get damaged to any extent for up to 5 years, any period, any amount of times. All I do is call a phone number and go, "Hey mate, come fix it," and they fix it on the spot.
Fix it. What does that mean?
Repair it back to its.
And if they can't repair it fully, back to your... If they repair it and Jake's like, "I don't like that," they'll give you a brand new one.
So what if it gets accidentally destroyed?
If you,
4
if
years,
it, if it,
11
if
months?
it,
If I piss
oh,
on
yeah,
it,
you get it. Yeah. If
Let's
if
repair
he
it.
does like a man-made, if he just puts a knife through it, he won't get that repaired.
What if someone else puts a knife through it?
But if like a cat comes in, oh wait, no, not a cat, but if like
So they don't
Oh, wait,
cover
no.
cats.
no, they do it the other way. So they don't do the cats, don't do dogs, don't do.
it's not like animal wear and tear. It's like you've accidentally
Yeah.
fumbled
the
A
what, the
beer
bag.
onto it.
Yeah, then they'll bear it. But the reason why they really push on that, they get like $20 in their bank account straight away.
For
So they
doing
sell
that,
that, yeah.
Because I imagine most people
$20 does not seem like much.
don't follow up on it.
Yeah, but like, so you say
You do that. You
Say
do
you
that.
do
You
20
make 10
things,
10
yeah.
sales a day.
yeah,
It's
that's
$200.
$200 a day.
Yeah, true.
Adds up.
But that was good. So next week, next week we're going to be doing a nice little cute episode of the MacPack podcast. We'll sort of go back in time, do a bit of a nostalgia hit, do a bit of a trip down a memory lane,
Yeah.
and discuss what it was like being housemates for 19 years.
Yeah.
And where we'll go from here. Do
Yeah.
you reckon we'll ever live together again?
I think me and you will, right? Couple years together.
Oh, yeah.
We should get someone in for Jet.
No, it
Yeah,
was,
we could sell board.
Yeah.
Fan of the MacPack podcast.
you want someone to rent
An
out this
intrusive
place?
experience.
Yeah, they could. They could really fish the airport out of this shit.
All right, boys, that brings us to our favourite weekly segment. Our everyday hero, Junior Boy, take it away.
So, there wasn't a specific act for this guy. It's more of just an all-rounder.
Yep.
Just being a top bloke all-round, right?
They do that sometimes at like the Oscars where someone will get like a career Oscar.
Oh, yeah, going to the
Yeah.
Hoff.
There you go. Anyway, so I remember at my induction at my new job around 7 months ago now.
Yep.
I was sitting on a table next to this guy,
Yeah, I remember it vividly.
and he was quite loud. Not obnoxious, but loud. Right?
Okay.
He was
A
like,
character.
yeah, and he was like saying a lot to the people running the show.
Positive stuff or just like
Yeah, like positive stuff.
heckling?
Like he was just like trying to be like part of it, and there was like 200 people there,
Jesus.
and I was like, I was just like, damn, like he's like one of those guys, you know. He's like, you know, he's loud at the induction. I wonder what he's like at work,
Yeah.
you know. And he was going to a different store than me, so I was like, shit, thank fuck. And then I figured out I was thinking I was going to the wrong store, so we ended up at the same store.
Where did you think you were
I
going?
thought I was going.
You can
I
say
can't say.
suburbs. You can say a suburb.
I thought I was going to Maddington, but I actually ended up in Midland.
Did ya?
Yeah.
Still?
No.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. It's a fake
I was
name.
gonna say I have no idea where you were.
Well, yeah, basically, right? So, I'm like, oh, this guy's a bit much. And then I'm like, oh, shit, I'm working with this guy. And then, like, you know, like we're in, like, the first week, and he's, like, still being a bit loud at work. And I'm like, shit, this guy's got, like, confidence. Like, I stay low-key until I, like, you know, make some friends.
Yeah.
Then you can come out of it. You can be,
Yeah.
be you.
Be yourself, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And, but he just, fucking, he was going for it, you know? He was just going for it. And I was like, shit, this guy's, like, whoa. But then, like, started chatting to him, right? And not like we never actually had like a conversation session, right?
Yeah,
It's just like
shouting at you.
chat.
Yeah, like for example, like his biggest thing, no matter who he sees across the store, how far away he is, like he sees me, right? He's just like, Riley, just like how you going, Riley? How you going, Riley? And I'm just like, I'm going to fucking love it every time I see him.
He's like a hype man.
The biggest smile on my face. I'm just like, I can hear him in the distance sometimes, just saying other people's names. And there are times
Like
where
a
I'm at,
roll call in the store.
legit, there are times where I'm at work and I'm like, this guy, like, he's not there. And I'm like, it just feels,
Empty.
it's not the same.
It's a bit like
It's
it's
in
going to
his
be a bit like
department.
this place when I leave in a couple of days' time, Matt.
Yeah, and he's always really good. Like, if I don't know something, I'll hit him up because he's like, he's good in his department now. So it's like, he knows everything. And I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah, he's always like my go-to man. And he's moving up in the world. He got like a promotion like a few weeks ago. I was chatting to him about it today. He's just like, he's so humble as well. He's just like, he's top bloke. And he loves life. And I heard him saying today, he was talking to someone, he was like, how you going? He's like, Emily, how you going? And he's like, yeah, good, how are you? And he's like, mate, the sun's out, birds are chirping, it's a fucking great day. And I was like, that is the man I want to be.
That's
What
the
a dude.
attitude you want.
Exactly, yeah. So that's why, you know, he's not a hero.
Oh.
Like, he didn't do a heroic thing, but every day he's a hero to me.
Yeah, nice. I like it. So he's literally an everyday hero.
Hero. Yep.
Have we got a name for this man?
Should I drop his real name?
Go on.
Yeah, fuck it. Lorne. Lorne's his real name.
That's a
On.
fantastic name.
Yeah, great guy.
So episode 81's Everyday
Love
Hero
the man.
goes to Lorne for being a hero in the way he operates each and every day. All right, boys, that brings us to the end of another episode of the MacPack podcast.
Hell yeah.
It's been an absolute pleasure. You look like you're getting real sick real fast. You started off,
Actually?
yeah. No, you just, I don't know. You started
COVID
off the
vibes?
episode and you were going okay, and by the time we're packing up now,
I'd have to take
you might as well. I think you're already in quarantine.
It's back to yeah.
Just cough on me, thanks.
Might
That's
have to take
really
some
nice.
tests.
Joe is also going away next weekend.
Shit.
Yes,
Well-
heading to Melbourne and Hobart.
Must be very, very,
You're going to
very,
two
very,
different
Very,
states.
very nice.
Two different cities.
Borders
different
are-
states.
The same, different states, different.
Yeah, two
Yeah.
different states. Yeah.
How much is that costing?
Money's not an
Dirty
issue.
dog, you
Is it a
dirty
sponsored
dog.
gig? Is it a sponsored gig? Are you going over?
I also might be going to Sydney in May
Oh, for
Well,
fuck's sake.
Just for another cashy,
work.
another cashy.
for work.
Oh, now they
You
are
don't
paying.
even you don't even go to work when you're in Perth. You just do it from
Yeah.
home.
They're flying me over.
They're signing
Just
to
sit in a
Sydney.
hotel room and do work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you work from home from Sydney? You
Yeah,
reckon you could
Sydney.
do that?
Go work on the bridge.
It's for like team building and shit.
Yeah, you're gonna need to do some team building. You haven't been in the
Yeah,
office in about
yeah.
9 months.
It's the only socialising you do.
Sit around. Name 3 of the 10 people in this circle. Couldn't
Ooh,
do it.
could
Oh, we're
do
gonna
it.
send you to Sydney. Gotta
No,
do some
I
team
still
building.
talk to them.
Yeah, but are they on like the same pay grade as you, or are they a bit lower? Is that
Yeah,
why?
There we go.
Most of the people I talk to actually get paid more than me, so thank you very much.
Oh.
So this is just there you go.
Joe's
Yeah,
the,
this is
Joe's the
humbling.
janitor at this joint. Still gets paid dollar bills.
You need to.
Yeah, I need to. Yeah, talk to Yanni.
All right, boys. Well, it's been good fun. Yeah, so you're going away. We've got a lot of viewers that don't live in WA.
Oh shit, Joe's gonna
Yeah, I'll
do
do a
it.
meet and great.
Meet and great. A meet and greet or a meet and great?
If you see Joe in the flesh
Tackle him.
and he's not, and he's not in WA,
Yeah, rob me.
You probably could.
go up to him. What can you offer someone? If someone sees you in person, what can you offer them?
Confirm, man.
No,
I know, a piss weekend show.
give them something. You gotta do something. What
Wet-
can you give them? A balm.
Wet
Give
whip.
them your
A lip
balm.
balm.
You can give them your lip balm.
I'll give him my lip balm.
There you go.
He's
I
always
need to
got
make
12.
sure they stock it in, Mel. I like a very specific. It's called dermal lip balm.
Oh, paid gig.
Oh.
And it's got
Cashies,
a-
cashies,
yeah.
cashies. No wonder you get paid so well, mate.
Yeah, that's why it's always on the table. You
Cash for
dog.
comment.
Yeah, they pay me so much.
Cash for comment over here. But yeah, if you see Joe in Hobart or in Melbourne,
Yeah, you can get a nice balm.
yeah, go over to him, have a chat. Make sure you let him know that the YouTube channel needs work. Yet another. We should do, it'd be like in The Simpsons where it's like days without an incident. We should do weeks without Joe fucking up the YouTube. The YouTube video. This week he put it up without sound. That was good.
Joey! That's our man.
It was
Gets
one-
paid the most and does the least.
It was one.
It's a fucking podcast.
It's an
The
hour
only
long-
thing we need is sound, and the bloke's just going,
No,
nah,
there
fuck it, silent one this week.
Nah, they'll put the Spotify on and they'll just watch it through here. Is that not it? I'll link it up.
Yeah.
It was only
Oh,
one. There's so
mate.
much more shit that goes into doing the video.
There is nothing better than getting to work on a Friday morning and having a fan message me going, there's no sound on the YouTube, right?
That's a test. That's a test for the
Oh,
fans.
mate.
I
It was
call
a
them-
test with the Discord boys.
Yeah, I
Oh.
call them.
Girls.
They're the first line of defense, and we need to make sure they're always on the ball.
We need them to review your work before you publish it, I reckon.
Yeah.
We were talking last week, literally, about some of the issues we've had on the tube recently, and you've just gone and solidified it all within the same week. Well done.
I had a busy week at work.
You got the pressure of a timeline now. You're going away. If it doesn't go up right, we might be subbing out the man to my left this week in order of
Here we go.
least
Wait,
relation
really?
to the MacPack podcast.
Wait, really?
Yeah, we might have to do
I'm
it
excited for the week after this episode though. It's gonna be good.
week after this. The reminiscing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be good.
Remos.
The
Remos.
Remos.
You in quarantine, Joe in Hobart,
Oh, shit.
reminiscing. Me and living in a new place. This could be the last time we ever.
Yeah, do we know how to do a Zoom? Anyway, this isn't real. Let's wrap it up.
Imagine
the
if-
outros always go way too long. Let's wrap it up.
Imagine if you go over, they shut the borders, and Riley gets COVID here, and we can't record.
God
Ooh.
forbid.
You would be punching in the air, mate. You'd be that pumped.
Be-
Look at that. Silent podcast.
Week off.
Finally.
We've got a leftovers ready.
We do. We got it.
Yeah, after this week's recording.
All right, we out of here. It's been an absolute pleasure. Until we do so this time next week. Stay safe, stay blessed, and always remember to
Go give your mama a hug.
Ciao for now, but not forever.